So as part of my EvoLabs EV1 printer design, I'm using this 20 by 20 profile, 2-slot profile aluminum for the bottom and top frame parts, and I also decided to use this 20mm conduit, this electrical conduit, to route my wires through. And I have a constraint in that one side of the T-slot will be flush up against the proposed enclosure walls that I'll be using. So I need to have a bracket that's not going to hang off the side of the T-slot, and also be able to position the conduit either on top or at sort of at this corner angle here, simply because of the way that I've done the design and the feet for the printer that get in the way. So I ended up coming up with these bracket designs. So this is the first bracket design I came up with, and let's see if the camera will zoom in, focus on there. As you can see from this shot here, the slot is offset, because the intention is that this will slot into there, like so, and that there is flush. The side of the wall is flush with the side of the T-slot, so that when we place the conduit through there, like so, it's going to work, and we can still slide it. So I deliberately designed this part to be flexible enough so that I can actually push the bracket over the conduit. Let's go back again. What's that? Over the conduit like so, and then if I squeeze it in tightly enough, like this, I can actually plug it in and still have it fairly nice and snug there. So this is that's the first bracket I came up with. So this is for when I'm running the conduit on top of the rail, or you know, vice versa on the bottom of the rail. That's the first bracket design. And the second bracket design, as I said, has this opening here, so I can of course just slip on, if I just pull it apart, keep it in camera range, slip it on like that, as you can see there. And the intention is this is a corner bracket, so if I take my 2-slot profile, the idea is it goes on like so, and I push it in, and there we go. It clips onto the corner. And again, I can still push this back and forth if I need to. And if we need to pull this out, we can. And it's back up again, like that. So I designed both the side and the edge bracket in Fusion 360. And here's the side bracket. And the design presented several challenges. Mainly, I needed to make sure that once the brackets were printed, that they could easily be snapped into place and removed repeatedly, and their position adjusted without it actually breaking the bracket itself. So I spent quite some time just tweaking the dimensions, especially for the area here, where it forms a catch to secure into the T-slot profile, and also to make sure that the wall of the bracket is strong enough to resist any pulling of the conduit as you're applying the bracket, or fixing the bracket, and also in general use. So for the edge bracket, the similar challenge was to make it easily snapped into place and to be removed. And again, its position adjusted. And because of the way I designed the bracket to secure onto the corner of the T-slot, I needed a space within the cylinder that holds the conduit, so I could easily push the conduit onto it and pull it away. Now I could have designed this so there wasn't a slot, but it's just easier to do it that way, in terms of if there wasn't a slot, it would limit the conduit to having been pushed through rather than attached when necessary.